the internet! My name is CyberAqua and today is a very special day. I have 20 subscribers in my YouTube channel. I thank you guys so much for watching my content. It actually feels pretty rewarding seeing that there's 20 people actually watching my content. I'm pretty happy to see that. Actually, I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's like, it's a very special moment seeing like 20 people watching my content. It's just a commentary, sometimes a funny video content, but I actually feel happy that people are actually watching it. And yeah, today I made a video of how do I make the videos. That's kind of weird to say, but yeah, this will be how do I make videos for YouTube, kind of behind the scene thing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. First things first, I have a scheduled procedure. So okay, let me go here. Right, so this is my folder, my OBS folder, and so my procedure is record, rename the recorded file, move it to another folder, and start editing from there. So in this case, I already recorded. The file's not here, but I already recorded, and yep, I already have a file. I renamed that file, copied it, and moved it to a file in 2018 folder, since this year is 2018. Moved it to a file called video to edit. So this is where my videos will be edited. Well, these are videos queued up to be edited. I am a type of guy that organize everything, want stuff to be organized properly, so it's easier for me to track what's to do, what not to do, rather than having everything all jumbled up in one folder. That's my type of thing. And I have other folder for like audio. I have an audio library, since YouTube has an audio section that can use that freely. And yeah, and other stuff, thumbnails and things to do. And yeah, other than that, so yeah, whatever's there to edit gets put into there. So for example, I have these 5 things to be edited. Once they're finished editing and they're done rendering, I transfer the files into my backup drive, which is completely says there's nothing and shows whatever's left to edit. So currently I have one file, which is the Detroit Human episode 7. I already uploaded it, and I just need to transfer that to my backup drive, and yeah, and delete it from this folder. Since this is my computer, this is on my computer, and my computer needs to have enough storage to do more media recordings and edit them. And yeah, since recording folders at decent quality or good quality takes a lot. It's like, for example, this one's like nearly 4 gigs for an hour duration long video, and I forgot how many bits it is, like 20,000 bits or something. Just yeah, since YouTube content creators are expected to do high quality and good entertainment, things like that. So yeah, gotta keep up with the timeline. And yeah, now let's get into the editing part. This is DaVinci Resolve. It's for some people, most of you people, you already know it's a video editing software, but it is free. Or you can do the paid version, which is the studio, which has more features. At the moment, the basic features are fine for the current run. This is version 15, which is currently in beta, which I'm using it as well. And yeah, the basic stuff it has is good. There are other video editing software that are free. I can't remember, HitFilm something. There was another one where it starts with W or something, and there's an online one as well. And the YouTube thing itself is there as well, which is not great, but it's a starter. So yeah, learning it took quite a while. Like DaVinci Resolve took me about 2 weeks maybe or so to get the hang of it and where things were. And yeah, after that, got really good with it, and then yeah, decide to push myself on the quality wise. I already made a video to edit, so we'll start a new one. So first thing I normally do is create one. I already had stuff saved, so I have Detroit Become Human episode 9, since I already done episode 8 and I recorded episode 9 as well. Let's do that. Create a timeline. Bam, we have a timeline. Now I'll just show it here. I have 2 screens, so stuff over here will be, it's more easier for me to like drag and do stuff with 2 screens, since yeah, okay, so this is episode 9, just drag it in there, Simple. Put it there. Yep. First thing I do, check what's the video at. I mean, pretty much it's checking everything. So okay, does the video work? Yep. It has a starting rough check at the videos. Yep. Next one is audios. The audios will take a while since it's processing right now, but I have 3 audios set it up for this type of recordings. Well, for any recordings, to be honest. First audio is my mic. Second audio is the comms, which is Discord, TeamSpeak, or whatever that my friends talk through. Third audio is my game audio. Anything game related or yeah, comes to there, as you can see. So in this, I'm doing solo, so my second audio is not needed. What I normally do is delete that. So delete that track, and I have 2 audios: my mic audio and the game audio. Excuse me. Right, so first things first, I drop down the audio amount of each track, since I need my voice to be heard more than the game's volume. So I put down the game's volume more than the amount of my voice. I didn't know what to say. So at this stage, I'm just checking to see if my voice is louder than the game, or the game's volume is good enough that my voice is heard clearly. Kinda, my man died. Posted this scene. But okay, that's done. So since that part is sorted out, the audio things are sorted out, I go on to the trimming part. I tend to do a recording like a minute ahead of time, just in case if there's video cuts or something distorted. I'll find it out in recording and then fix it. I mean, no, I'll find it out in editing, not recording. Oops. Because in the recording part, I won't notice it. It's just encoding it. So yeah. At this part, I'll just be fixing things or seeing if any errors are here. So I trimmed that out because that's unnecessary. And sometimes it becomes annoying with this, so I tend to have patience, you could say. That needs to go as well. Right, so I'll be editing, but you'll probably see it in fast time. So yeah, I'll start now and you'll see it through. It'll be going a little bit faster. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay. Are you gonna say something? Okay, I'm gonna start my draw. Hello, the internet. My name is CyberAqua, and apparently I'll... Hello, the internet. Okay, what is it? Stop my draw. Hello, the internet. My name is CyberAqua, and apparently our lady is freaking out too often. Yeah, and welcome back to the Shred Computer. So yeah, I killed Connor. He died. So yeah,
Hello. Let's see what decisions you make today.
I killed Connor. I'm not gonna make good decisions.
Terrorist campaign conducted right here.
And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye. Bye.
No sad ones died.
Okay, this is like this first step in my editing. For this video, I won't have much things to be cut out since I want a full gameplay. So it'll be like 1 hour, 50 minutes to 1 hour duration. So only thing I'll be focusing is at the front and at the end. So at the front, I'm just segmenting out where I did my intro and then where to cut off, and then afterwards I try to see if it syncs up to like it flows through in the video, like it goes away, that then you can focus on the gameplay. And at the end it should be an outro, like always, like every other YouTuber. So at this point, from my experience of editing, you need to have enough efficiency where you can do a lot of things in a short amount of time. So this made it easier. Before I used to like put in my stuff, have effects added in and everything else. But since I already have a previous timeline created and rendered, I can easily grab some stuff from it, thus making my editing a little bit more faster. So, okay, let's put this here. Go back and grab some things at the end because that's the thing I'm looking forward to. Okay, these 3. Right, here you go. Okay, these are just chucked in, you could say. I just pretty much chuck it in there, then I'll fix everything up, and then start from there and carry on. I mean, so at the moment I'm putting like a video transitions, as you saw. It's called adaptive dissolve, so it will be dark at the start, then it'll dissolve into the gameplay. So if I can do that properly. Sometimes DaVinci Resolve is annoying, but hey, it's free and it's helpful.
Hello. Let's see what. Hello. Let's see what decisions you'll make today.
I kill Connor. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's something I'm happy with at the starting, since that's how I normally do my videos. I have the gameplay of something that's interactive come at the first. So in Detroit Become Human, this lady will show up.
Let's see what decisions you'll make today.
And say something to be interactive or something, and then I'll reply back. Connor, I'm not gonna make good decisions. Yeah, just to make the flow going.
I think there's something wrong in the program.
Yeah. By the way, she didn't hear it. It's just me trying to make the flow between the conversation. And then after that, she finished talking. Then it goes to my intro part, which is then over here. I need to start putting in some things. So normally I would put in, where is it? If I can find it again. My effects, then my video transition. Normally I have a favorites tab at the bottom, so I thought that makes it pretty quickly. So yeah, okay, once that's done, I tend to fix this up. Hello the internet! My name is CyberAqua. Okay, now that is off by a lot. Internet! My name is CyberAqua, and apparently our lady here is... Right, okay. Move that down. CyberAqua. My name is CyberAqua, and apparently our lady... Right. So... lady here is freaking out. Too often. Yeah, and welcome back to the... So I say... So what I'm doing, I'm trying to match up to what I'm saying. So I'm introducing myself in the intro, so thus I show my channel icon. CyberAqua, and apparently our so that is a channel icon, my CA at the moment. I'll probably change it later, but at the moment that's my current channel icon. So as I improve, I'll get better. You know, I'll make a better icon. Back to Detroit Become Human. So yeah, back to Detroit Become Human. And welcome back to Detroit. Back to Detroit Become. Welcome back to Detroit Become Human. So yeah, I killed Connor. He died. So at this point, I have the basic outline done, and I'm trying to see if I have enough flow going through the intro. I'm gonna just start my intro. Hello the internet! My name is CyberAqua, and apparently our lady here is freaking out. Too often. Yeah, and welcome back to Detroit Become Human. So yeah, I killed Connor. He died. And from my perspective, this flows well enough to not be too much impactful or anything standing. outstanding or something. It's like a normal intro, so it's not that impactful, you know. So same with audio. I'm kind of picky with the audio-ish, you could say. So I want the audio to flow as well, so I don't want it to stack with my intro audio. So that's the segment I cut it out. Is also another part where I turn down the game audio completely and have the other side ones over here, as you can see, to be toned down slowly to when it reaches the point over here at the end. So like 30 seconds or something, it'll be like, I think 30 milliseconds or something I said. So from 30 milliseconds until the end of the cut segment, it will tone down the volume, and this will be the intro sound will be toned up back to its original level, and it will go through. So intro, hello the internet. You can't tell the difference because it's flowing through. So normally it'll be like, let me see. Intro, hello the internet. My name is. But yeah, that's how I normally do stuff in my editing. I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of my style of being efficient.
Hello.
And another way of being efficient is being lazy. So, I mean, that's how it goes in programming as well. You have to be lazy, have a not as in like actual lazy, as in a lazy mindset where it's hard to kind of say. I did programming a little bit, so it's not like you have to think hard. It's like what's the shortest coding you can do? In other words, what's the efficient coding? In some standard, like some people will say, what's the laziest way to do it? So yeah, rather than making a complicated coding, what's the laziest way to make it simple and easily doable, just to save time? And if an error occurs, you know where to look at rather than having that complex coding and everything. So yeah, that's kind of similar to what I'm doing to editing. But this is very basic editing at the moment. Normally takes me like 4 to 5 or maybe 8 hours to edit a video that requires intense trimming and re-editing. I mean, re-inputting an image or redoing sound or something, or toning down sound, putting in new audios. Those are simple. It's like timing it and having it fluent with the video is the hard part. So yeah. So normally what I do is I check the intro 10 times or somewhere close to around 10 times or 5 times, depending.
Let's see what decisions you'll make today.
So that part I already know it's perfect. Just this part is the crucial. Hello the internet. Okay, that's not right. Reflect. Okay, I'm gonna just start my intro. Hello the internet. My name is CyberAqua, and the reason I put a blur because I want my icon and whatever the title to stand out more. Normally it's a short intro, but this one is long because some stuff is happening in the background. I mean, something's happening and I'm kind of just saying, should I do the intro or not? And yeah. And too often. Yeah, and welcome back to Detroit Become Human. So yeah, I killed Connor. He died. Right? That part is good. From my point of view, it's good. I like it. It's the normal intro standard, so at this point onwards I'm just browsing through it, skimming through it, skipping it, you could say sometimes, to the end where I start my outro. That's dead. I can guarantee you that much. Next chapter he'll probably be alive and Hank will be like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Video and yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to like talk while I'm editing. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to put an outro song to this video where there'll be an outro, and then if I can, okay, redo that and edit it a little bit. It's not much heavy editing, it's just simple editing that will probably take me about 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. So like my normal standard videos, I would normally do this. Well, this is the new standard I'm doing. Bye-bye! Okay, now what I do is I make it disappear, then reappear in another section. That's my way of doing it, but yeah. It's just like basic things you do, and then you like try to improve it a little bit and make it look better. So at this point, there's a new style I want to do. It is cutting out a section where she's talking. So I'll be doing something like this.
Died. I really liked him.
This might need to go down a bit too.
Died. I really liked him. Died. Arthur died. Arthur died. Arthur died. I really. Arthur died. I really liked him.
Okay, to me that's fine, but I could change it a little bit.
Arthur died. I really liked him.
Okay, yep.
He was someone special. Now Kara and Alice will have to continue without him.
What about Connor? I know, I'm sad Luther died as well. Okay, so we stopped talking at this point, or I stopped talking at this point. So from here on, it's the end where I show my videos and stuff. So what I normally do is have the what is it? The song still going, so the song will pick up from there. So it should be going something like this. And I'm sad Luther died as well. So what I want to do, okay, all right, that's weird. I know, I'm sad Luther died as well. Right, so in this stage, I noticed that my audio is not that well. I'm not happy with how the syncing, like the flow is going. So thus, I will try to fix it. Something like this should fix it. Well, okay. Now I'm gonna try and make it that. Yep. Now that flows. I like it. So put this down because I don't want anything to be said in this section. So what I normally do, I count 13 seconds or 15 seconds from this thing because that's how long I want the ending, like the videos to be shown. So since that's the duration where you can have the ending annotations. So yeah, so here. At 15's around there, and remove that, pull this back down to here, then have the sound go down, go to silent in 1 second, something like that. It flows well, I like it, it's going good. I know, I'm sad Luther died as well. Yep. It's fixing in, it's flowing in perfectly. I like where it's going. So yeah. Like I said before, this is an uncut series of videos. So this type of video will be pretty easy to do. Not much editing, since I want this video to be uncut, since it's just like a flow through of the gameplay and what I'm saying and everything. Like I said before, there are videos that tends to take longer than this because it requires immense amount of editing and it does require a lot of effort. This is a time-consuming thing to do. If you're starting out, it will take you a lot of time. Don't worry, don't freak out. You'll get used to it. Once you have a style you want or a style you get used to, it's okay. It's good. You're starting somewhere. You're improving. Also, when I'm trying to do something new, I look at a guy called Jay's TV or something. He's a person that does guides for DaVinci Resolve. Since the new version came out, he's putting out new stuff for DaVinci Resolve 15. So I like his content. It shows what effects you can do, how you can do it step by step. He's a pretty cool YouTuber. I haven't met him in reality or anything, but his content are a good learning experience. I did a few effects that you guys might have not noticed it too much, but I learned a few effects from his videos, which was pretty helpful actually. I liked it. And he's normally the person that goes straight to the point and how to do it. Some people will be like me, blabbering around and not saying anything, and like saying, oh yeah, do this, then explains it. So yeah.
Intro. Hello the internet. My name is CyberAqua, and apparently our lady here is freaking out.
So like I said, I always check the front and the end. The middle part, I don't need to do much because I know there's no problem. Unless there is a problem, I tend to write it down and place it on the monitor if I'm going somewhere, or I'll just, whenever I'm editing, I'll have a reminder sent somewhere. So for example, to stick on the monitor or something on the, like a notepad in the monitor, like shown. Then yeah. This is a short editing. Should normally take 10 minutes, but now I was kind of explaining things, so it took longer since I was blabbering around. Oh, I forgot to show one part. At the ending phrase, DaVinci, the reason I like DaVinci Resolve is the delivering phrase. So you have custom H.264, YouTube, everything else. So I want to do YouTube at 1080p. I want the file to be formatted in MP4 and H.264. And yeah, I want to add 1080p 60 frames per second, since that's the standard. That's my internet can hold a decent amount of upload speed, so it's good that I can do that much, 60 frames per second at 1080p. And the bits I go at, and I strict my bits to 30,000. I mean, you could do the best, but I want the bits to be at 30,000 or 20,000. Depending what's your comfort zone. For me, 30,000 is good because I don't see any boxes of pixels, big boxes of pixel when I'm watching my video. And yes, after I finish rendering, I tend to watch my videos a decent amount of time just to see if there's any problems. So yeah, after that's done, you just add it into queue, and I have 2 videos ready to be rendered. So I have a few more to do, but I like the system of DaVinci Resolve. You can queue up your videos and then start render, have them rendering, and then go do whatever you want, or you can put it to render and go to sleep at night. And yeah, that's how I normally do videos. Sometimes it takes longer because the video editing part, the editing process, I can't speak for something, takes longer. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the little behind the scene thing. Sorry it was like 20 minutes or 30 minutes long, 20 to 30 minutes long, because that's how long it took me in recording. I tried to trim it down a little bit, but it kind of ended up still 20 minutes ish. But yeah, that's how I normally do stuff behind the scenes when I'm trying to make YouTube videos. So yeah, hope you guys learned something and find it enjoyable. And yeah, it's a special moment, so I thought I might as well show something behind the scene of how I do things. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.